This is Michael Judd of Ecologia, a permaculture and edible landscaping business based out of the mid-Atlantic states. Today we're going to talk about an Espalier fruit fence or two-dimensional fruit fence. And as you can see here, we've got a very long one. It's framed with black locust posts, which will stick in the ground for up to 20-25 years without rotting. One of the best hardwoods we have in this area. Harvested off the forest floor. Doesn't get more sustainable than that. Now, there's a couple really unique things about this fruit fence in that the apples and pears that are trained on it are multi-grafted. So each arm of each tree is a different variety. So for example, on this first pear tree, each arm has a different type of pear on it. So there's 4 different types of Asian pears on that one tree. Same with the following apple tree, pear tree again, and then a couple of apples on the end. Within a small amount of space, we probably have about 20-some different varieties of fruit, which is awesome. And we have a really good understory going on here underneath the Espalier fruit fence. That's comfrey right there, which is an awesome dynamic accumulator, which means its deep tap roots are pulling up minerals and nutrients deep in the subsoils into its leaves, which then we chop and drop and mulch right on site to feed the topsoil. And then we have a nice ground cover of nasturtium, very edible, both leaves and flowers. Here toward the end we have a hibiscus, an edible hibiscus flower, and some edible perennial onions, some of the Egyptian walking onions there at the very end. Now, the idea behind a fruit fence is really all about maintaining tension. And that's why we have these posts set at about 60-degree angles, and you can see the turnbuckles on there. Now, the idea is that this is going to hold the weight of the branch and the fruit as it begins to weigh down on the wire. If you just set your post straight in the ground, they would eventually be pulled inwards. So when you build an Espalier fruit fence, you can do it as a two-dimensional fence like this to create sort of a room in your yard. You can grow these against a wall. A nice sunny brick or stone wall would be really ideal. But a lot of what I'd like to show here is that you can companion plant. You can do a ground cover of strawberries. You can put in nitrogen fixers in there. You can create sort of a mini food forest along with your Espalier fruit fence.